So welcome to Chef Artem show, I guess. One of my favorite dishes actually to cook is a Russian dish. It's a soup and it's called Borscht, which is very Russian, very traditional, and I like to start everything from scratch. I went to the store and I got some base vegetables for my stock, which is based on grass-fed beef bones. Very important to do grass-fed, not just regular one, if you can. It's a beef bones with onion and some carrot, and that's my base. So here you go. I have stock still being on the stove. It's been going on for about 8 to 9 hours, and if you're gonna go that far, the stock is much richer, it's fattier. Next step would be start adding all the vegetables. I processed some cabbage. I did the same thing with beets and carrots. Combine all of that into the pot. But the way we do it, we actually cook each single ingredient separately. So you see that golden color, it's super fatty, as you can see, and very rich. So I took out the actual bones and I took out onion and carrot, and I just added cubes of beef stew, and I'm gonna simmer it for another maybe an hour until all the veggies are done. I'm gonna take probably about 2 of those and I'm gonna place it into here. Almost there, maybe a couple more minutes, but you can see it's softened and the color, it kind of like reduces color because all the color went into that juice, I guess, what's underneath. It's gonna look beautiful. All we have to do is add tomato sauce into this pot. Cabbage is done as well. So we're gonna add tomato sauce. It's just a regular tomato sauce. I had the canned tomatoes that I just put into the blender and blended. I add a little bit of a garlic into it. Alright guys, so the final part of this is to add all the ingredients in, but there's one ingredient I didn't talk about, is actual potatoes. So we're gonna chop potatoes into the small cubes. As soon as they're cooked, after we put them into the pot, that's when the soup is done. I also add a little bit of tomato paste. I didn't show that, but just like a spoon of tomato paste. Everything sold separately. So the carrots go first. Now we're going with potatoes. So lots of flavor in this cabbage. And the final thing and the most important part of it is there's a lot of beets to take it in. And now watch, as soon as I start turning, it becomes color of what borscht needs to look like. We're gonna just let it cook for about, I'll say probably about half an hour. Sour cream and a crushed black pepper. The deep color, that's what's significant thing about the soup. Everything is pretty much just so much goodness in this. After 10 hours, I think it's been 10 hours actually from the get-go, from the start where I started making borscht and till actually I put in the plate. It's about 10 hours. So there's a lot of love goes into cooking that dish, and if you have patience, you can do it.